YouTube? Welcome back to Scents of South Jersey with me, Kellen, for another fragrance review. Today we're going to be taking a look at a fragrance that was actually recommended to me by you guys, and it is from the House of Afnan. It is His Highness Green. So, what we're going to do as usual, we're going to break down the fragrance by taking a look at its box and bottle presentation. Then I'm going to talk about the fragrance's notes. I'm going to go over the fragrance's performance on my skin. Then I'm going to give it my overall thoughts and, of course, my overall rating. Before we get started, I do want to say if you are a fan of fragrance content and you like what you see on my channel, and if it's your first time here and you haven't subscribed yet, do me a favor and hit the subscribe button and support the channel. And also, if you have an Instagram, check out the new Scents of South Jersey Instagram page for news and updates on the channel, such as giveaways and, of course, photos of fragrances from my collection. Let's jump into this, guys. All right, let's start things off with the presentation. Let's take a look at the box. There's a lot of presentation here. So, as you can see, it comes in this big box. It's actually very heavy. It's green. It says His Highness here. Afnan there, and then it's got the Afnan logo and this kind of like textured pattern there, a little bit like raised up off the box on the side. Again, there's the front, there's the other side, and then on the back. So on the back, you have the Afnan logo. Again, you got some dates, some brand information, a barcode, and then on the bottom, you don't have much going on. So the way the box opens, it's like a coffin box, so it's kind of hard to open, so forgive me here. Opens like this. Then you got this flap that comes down. You got not one, but two layers. And then the box itself looks like this. So this gets stuck in there and it opens up, and then that is where the bottle will sit too. So it's a beautiful box. I mean, you take a look at this there. Again, it's kind of got a felt bottom, so it'll sit nice on a table or desk or dresser. The Afnan logo there. And then of course you can see this padded type of material, the Afnan logo again, and that's where the bottle would sit too. So I'm going to take that and get it out of the way, and we're going to take a look at the bottle. So very, very big, heavy bottle here. It's almost gaudy heavy, and I like gaudy, don't get me wrong, but this one's a little extreme on the whole presentation as a whole. But you can see this kind of silver graded pattern there. Heavy cap, says Afnan. You can't pick it up by the cap. That bottle will fall right out, but it does fit on there okay. In the green and the silver, nothing on the back. On the bottom, you got the Afnan sticker. And then, of course, you can check out the distribution on this fragrance here. Pretty good, nice and wide. Not the best sprayer in the world, but it's minor. So, interesting presentation for this. All right, so let's go over the note breakdown for His Highness Green by Afnan. You know, it was kind of hard to find the notes online, and I found them on one website that actually sells the fragrance. So what I kind of detected versus what was listed here, the top, it's listed as bergamot, lavender, and galbanum. In the middle of the fragrance, you have citrus, some sweet woody notes, and floral notes. And then in the base of the fragrance, you have pepper, oud, and leather. So I definitely pick up on the pepper, and I get a hint of the leather. I'm not really getting much else in terms of those individual notes, but those are the two that I think are the most prominent in this fragrance. All right, so the performance for His Highness Green by Afnan is very, very good. So you're easily gonna get around 8+ hours. It's gonna blow through a workday. It sticks to clothes, really strong. It projects very hard for about, I would say, 3 hours. And then maybe about the midway of the fragrance's life cycle, it's gonna become like a 2-foot scent cloud just around you. It's not a skin scent until, I would say, maybe hour 9 to 10. So if you spray it on a shirt and you don't wash that shirt the next day, it's going to smell like this scent. It's a very, very strong performance. So quality performer in this fragrance for sure. All right, guys, it's time for my overall thoughts for His Highness Green by Afnan. So I want to apologize. I've been sort of brief in the other stages of the review up until now because I was kind of saving it all for my thoughts. So I purchased this bottle based on recommendations that it is very similar and almost like a better upgraded, newer version of one of my favorites, Polo for men, better known as Polo Green. So I have to say that this was a humongous letdown. This stuff is like, it's crappy. It's not good at all. It's all in the presentation with this fragrance. It's priced at $75. I paid $75. I saw it on the website where I actually found the notes for $70, but I had never purchased from there. And there was an eBay seller that I was comfortable purchasing from that I purchased from before. And it, you know, I was like $5, whatever. And, you know, free shipping. So it's priced exactly the same. Polo, this is a $80 bottle. This is $75. It's in the same price range. This smells like, I'll spray some more in the air. This smells like pepper and pencil shavings. It is not good whatsoever. It is nothing like Polo Green. Nothing at all. This is a classic. This is a masterpiece. This is a disaster. This doesn't smell green. It smells like pepper and pencil shavings, like you're up in elementary school cranking that old silver pencil sharpener. And you know, that smells exactly what it reminded me of. Maybe there's a hint of like the Club Dina Wee Intense Man dry down at the very end. There's a hint of that like smokiness to it. It has a bit of smokiness in the fragrance, but this isn't green at all. This is straight pencil shavings and pepper. That's what the scent is. This is like, I purchased a $75 Afnan box and it came with a free cologne. The box is $74. The fragrance is $1. You know what I mean? It's like, it's unbelievable how bad this is. I would never buy another Afnan product again because look, it's all in the presentation. That box, Creed, $450 fragrance, come in a regular box, nice presentation, scent is amazing. The box is, the money's all in the box. That's why that costs $75. They should take a page out of the Armaf book and make the fragrance $30 with a regular box. I probably would have liked it more, or at least taken it a little easier on it, because this stuff for the scent versus the price in the box, like something that comes in a box like that should be like $450 and should smell incredible. This stuff is like cheap smelling, and not in a good way, but there's many inexpensive fragrances that I love and praise highly, but this is a joke. It's a $75 box. That's what I bought. I bought a $75 box. I don't know. I'm probably never going to wear this. I'm definitely going to use the box to keep like cigars in or something like that. I don't know. Like, I don't know what they were thinking. That's where all the money and marketing went into that box. And they're like, oh yeah, I guess we can put something in the cologne. Let's just put some pencil shavings and some pepper and call it a day, and then slap. And the bottle's ugly. It looks corny. Like, this is classy. This is like over the top. You know, I don't know. I think Armaf does it better when they do a lot of these. Like, this is made in the UAE, so is Armaf, and they have quality scents, and they're not like, this shouldn't be $75. This should be at max $29.99 and come in a regular box. That box is stupid. It's so big. Like, what am I going to do with that? I'm going to use the box more than I'm going to use this. But everything else, I think that I feel deceived because I didn't see the presentation was like that when I purchased it online. It just looked like that outer box that I first showed. And that's all it is I bought. This is like the box is like niche level, and the fragrance is like Cracker Jack box level. You know what I mean? In terms of like, I got it out of a bubblegum machine and I bought the box at like Louis Vuitton. It's stupid. This scent sucks. Let's see, where would I wear this? This is a daytime, this is cold weather. I think 30s and up would appreciate it. I'm just trying to actually get back to the review now that I've gone off my soapbox here. I think that they should take a page out of Armaf, like I had mentioned. The seasons, again, fall, winter, daytime, and you could do formal because it is masculine if you like to smell like pencil shavings and pepper. And then again, I don't think anybody under 30 would appreciate this. So that's what I think, guys. You know, I think this is a fragrance that you should pass on. Don't step on this landmine. Don't be suckered into Afnan's insane packaging, and then you get their like mediocre, less than mediocre fragrance. So this is a total dud. All right, guys, it's time for my overall rating for His Highness Green by Afnan. Presentation-wise, I like the box. I won't lie, I like the box, but everything else about it is stupid. The bottle's stupid. I'm going to give it a 5 out of 10 for presentation. The performance is good. Gotta stay, true to that. The performance is good. I got over 8 hours, so I'm gonna give it an 8 out of 10 for performance. And the scent is horrible. There are hints when it's in the air where it's okay. So I'll give it a 4 out of 10. And this is for the scent, and this is gonna get an overall rating of 5 out of 10. Again, I would not recommend this. Okay, guys, that was my review of His Highness Green by Afnan. So I would love to hear from you. Have you tried this fragrance? Do you like it? Do you think I was too harsh on it? Do you agree with me? Do you think that the fragrance house is all in the packaging and they don't really have good quality fragrances? What are some other maybe better fragrances from the House of Afnan? I'd love to hear from you in the comments section. Do you think it smells like the Great Polo for Men? I certainly don't. What I do want to do real quick before I sign off is just spray some in the air so I can clear that horrible pencil shaving scent. But again, let me know in the comment section. Let me know what you thought of the review, my opinion. I'd love to hear and appreciate all the interaction from all of you. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today, and I will see you all in the next video. Take care.